Hello, my friends. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining me. So it's Tuesday night painting. Hi, Dixiebell. Hi, Andrea. Hi, mein Schatz. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Anja. Moin, moin. So my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen Helden. I'm a primary retailer for Dixiebell over here in Europe, in Germany, actually, in Frankfurt. Northern Florida. I wish I would be there. I'm sure the weather is much nicer there than here. I mean, we had a little bit of sunshine today, but it is freezing cold, so it's not my weather anymore. I like flip flops and sunshine, and not like thick boots and stuff like that. So, but guys, thank you so much for joining me. I have a pretty fun project planned together with you. Hi Beate, hi Vera, hi Vera, schön, dass du dabei bist. Hallo Uschi. So we have some of our German friends here also, so which is absolutely fantastic. As I said, this is going to be a fun project. This is one of those room dividers. I've got to be careful because I put loads of paints on the floor here, which I'm going to use. And I'm going to show you from the back. This is what it came like. It's not too bad, but it's not really, I don't really like it because I don't like the browns and stuff like that in there. So as this is obviously, I thought, I tried it with some paint and, it came straight through. This is some sort of stain. I'm not quite sure if it's oil-based or whatever. If this would have been a piece of furniture, I would have sanded it down and stuff like that. But as this is only, a fun project, there's going to be loads of colors on there. It's going to be a little runny. So I didn't bother. But what I did is I applied some Boss, because this is going straight through the paint. This is some sort of stain which goes straight through the paint. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mandy. Indiana. Oh, guys, I'm so jealous. So, guys, if you have any questions, put it in the comments. I will see if I can answer it straight away. If I'm not getting to it straight away, I will see if I answer that later, or maybe tomorrow, because it's already 9 p.m. over here. But please put it in the comments. Maybe repeat putting it in the comments, because it scrolls up pretty quick. So, I'm going to answer your questions anyway. So this is basically what it looked before, and I've applied some Boss, and let's see. So now you can see pretty nicely. This is on the left. This is one coat of Boss, and it came right back through. You can see that there. It came right back through. I mean, this is probably made out of pine also. This is bleeding right through. This is the second coat. It looks a lot better. Again, if this would be, I'm just going to bring you a little closer so you can see a little better. If this would be a piece of furniture or something like that, I would definitely put another coat on there. So this is, as I said, is still wet. I just applied it about an hour ago. So this is the first coat where all the stuff came back through, and this is the second coat. It is a lot better. There's sometimes you need with Boss a third coat. If this would be a piece of furniture, I want to make sure, I would definitely put a third coat on there. So this is on the back, still wet. So let's go in here. Make sure it doesn't drop. There we go. So I'm going to put you a little further back again so you can enjoy the show, so to say. Let's see. Okay. And the plan for this is, as I said, it's going to be runny. It's going to be loads of colors. This is a fun project also if you have like paints leftovers and things like that. What we need for this look I'm going for is a couple of brushes for all the for all the paint colors we're going to use. I'm just going to grab loads of brushes I have. I'm not going to use the best brushes for this, as this is like a pretty rough surface, and there's like no need for the finish to be like smooth and perfect. So this is, if you're a beginner or something like that, this is great to start with. This is just playing with the paints and colors and loads of fun. And I'm having my water bottle. This time I wouldn't mind to have it a little runnier, but it's going to work with that also. This is the Mr. Bottle from Dixiebelling, and the benefit of the Mr. Bottle from Dixiebelling is that it is it's like a very fine. I'm going to show you a very fine. You can hardly see it. Let's see. Not spraying the camera. It's a very fine mist. Mist it basically does, so you're not getting water drops or anything. So I'm having with me. Let's start. I'm going to open them with you. I've got Daisy. I've already mixed them up earlier because there's too many paints and I want to mix them up all here. Otherwise, it's like an hour gone and it's nothing happened. I have Plum Crazy. I have Palmetto. Hang on. I had them open. Okay, later. I have Antebellum Blue. Opens easier. I have Antebellum Blue. I have, let's see. I have Peacock. Lorraine, yes, Boss is one of their, well, it's a problem solver, so to say. The chalk mineral paints you can basically apply straight onto the wood, and the Boss is a problem solver. Hi Sonia, thank you for joining me. So Boss is like one of those problem solvers. If you have, hang on, I'll be right up. If you have wood that bleeds through or smells very strong, Boss stands for blocks, odors, stains, and stops bleeds through. That's a difficult word for a German person, so so that's what you use that for. Okay, and I would say just let's get started. Can you see? Yeah. So as I said, I'm having loads of brushes, and I'm also going to mist that piece because I want to have it a little wet. And then I'm just going to apply some of the paint. I'm going to start with Daisy, which is like a nice, beautiful, bright yellow to put on there. Hi, Ali. Hi to the UK. Hi, Melissa. So, exactly. So, but as I said, you can, now I'm just going to apply just randomly. I'm just going to do the top with you. I'm going to get to the bottom later, just so you can see which direction it is supposed to go. And you can do that basically with any color you want to have. And this is going to be layered at the end also, till I have the Boss basically completely covered. That's the plan for it. And at the end, you know me, I have to decide while I'm painting. I don't know if I'm going to put gravel road on top or if I'm going to put fluff on the top. I will decide on the way we go. So, hello, Vladimir. So where are you watching from? Is that Greek or is that Russia? I'm not quite sure with the the letters. So anyhow, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate everybody of you being here, and we're doing some fun projects. So that was Daisy. Let's go to some turquoise. Let's get to peacock. Peacock is like a nice turquoisey color. Hallo Gabriela, schön, dass du dabei bist. So, I'm gonna get the water, the mister bottle out in a second. I want to get a little bit runny. I don't want to have it like too perfect on here. I don't mind if the colors mix into each other. That's perfectly fine for me. And with the, as I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it dark at the end or if I'm going to make it light at the end, but those colors are going to be smoothed out a lot at the end. So don't worry, it's not going to stay like that. And this is one of those, well, it is a room divider. You can cover up edges and things like that. I also use it for staging my furniture because I don't have much room, so I quite like using that. That looks quite funny now, doesn't it? So let's get the mister bottle in a little. A bit runny. It's a bit messy. That's what it's supposed to be. Oops, the fingers a little bit. So this is something totally different to the usual blending and stuff like that I'm doing, but I want this to be a different project, and this is has to blend in at the end basically with because the furniture painting I'm doing, I'm not down to just one color scheme or something like that. I like to paint colorful, but sometimes I'm also painting in grays and blacks and whites in this direction. So the background's got to be something which is matching basically with everything. So there we go. Then I'm gonna come in with my next color. I like painting with my fingers, don't you? I'm not going to show you the floor. I'm not going to show my landlord my floor. Hi, Marcy. Thank you, Dixiebell. Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be lots of fun. So now I'm going to come in. I'm grabbing Flamingo. Flamingo is, well, as the color says, it is flamingo. So also just apply it on there. As I said, if the colors mix, I'm not bothered. It's completely fine for me. As I said, this is going to be a fun project. And when at the end the white or the gray comes on top, it's going to be smoothed out anyway. So, and also, as I said before, if you have like leftovers from paints and stuff like that, which really don't, you can't paint a whole project anymore with, that's perfect for that. Because you basically can just like use up those all those leftovers with a project like this. So you don't have to do that on canvas. Also, only on the furniture, you can use this type of technique on a canvas. do the background for something. Get some more water in. Get it runny. Those chalk mineral paints, they dry really, really quick. So if you want to make sure it doesn't dry before you let it run, you work a little more in sections, more than I do at the moment. But you can still help with your fingers to get it move. You can get like a quite nice effect. So there's like loads of techniques you can basically use with those chalk mineral paints. You can layer the paints with you know, where you want to see brush strokes. With this project, I want to see a little more of the drips and stuff like that. So there's loads of things you can do. Hi Sue from Michigan. Hallo Kirsten, hallo nach Hamburg. My sweetheart. Yeah, I was just saying, this is very colorful. Yes, it is. It is, it is. So then we have mint julep. I already dropped some of the paint of the flamingo in there, but I'm not too worried. I'm going to pick that up. And this is going to be the next color which goes on here. I'm having here my, this is like the normal chip brush from Dixiebelling, the 2-inch chip brush. It's nothing special. So the spray bottle is the mister bottle from Dixiebelling, which is a very fine mist, especially when you do blending, stuff like that. Obviously for this project, it's not that important. Fine mist, because I want to have it runny. But when you do blending and stuff, it helps a lot if you have this very fine mist to just get the paint moving and not developing any drops and drips on your project. So this is mint julep now. I'm coming in. Mint julep is like a lighter green. Just want to have on here. So. And also, you know, you can see even if I'm letting the paint run, it covers pretty nicely. Which is the nice thing about it. I've got no special sheen or something like that where I want to have the paint. This is basically, I'm just going to apply it where I think I like to have it, and if you have too much in one area, you just go over with the other paint again. So as this is like some layering also, there's no rules, absolutely no rules apart from getting it messy. So if you don't have like those, hi Michelle, thank you for joining. If you want to have those thick drifts, which you only get with the normal spray bottles, you just go a little bit closer with this one, because when you're very close, the spraying is a little harder and it gets the paint a little better to move, as you can see here. So here. Okay, then I want to have some Plum Crazy in here also. As I said, this is something when you have leftovers from paints, you can use it up nicely. You can see like the dripping into each other and stuff like that. So that's exactly what I want to have. And if you've watered it down too much and the paint is gone too much, just apply a little more. So as this is just the first coat of this one. So Plum Crazy, which is like, yeah, Plum Crazy. It's like a plummy color. Hi Grete. So I'm using the premium chip brush now. Basically, I said, you know, I'm basically just grabbed the brushes I'm having close or next to me. Let's see, that's a pretty color. You see how beautiful that is mixing with the other colors. Again, just applying it randomly. I want to have it. Obviously, the brush is picking up the other colors. So if you want to avoid, obviously, contaminating your paint, you should pour it out into a container. I'm not worried about it at the moment. So I'm crazy. It's like a nice mixture. So, and you're probably saying, oh, why did you boss it? You know, you slapping all that paint on there anyway. I probably wouldn't have needed that, but as I'd like to control, basically, well, to control in a way that I want to have the colors on there I've chosen. I don't want to have any bleed throughs or stuff like that coming through. Anya, absolutely, yes, that's right. I'm a colorful painter anyway, you know, so I like colors. I wear a lot black, but when it comes down to painting, I'm very much into colors. And this Plum Crazy, it mixes beautifully with the other colors. I like that. Do like that. I hope you do too. If you do, you can send me some hearts, please. And anybody who hasn't gone over to my page, I do quite a few lives in English and some in German also. I really appreciate it if you pop over to my page and leave me a like there. Oh, this gets very sunny up there with the daisy and the flamingo and now the Plum Crazy in there. That gets like a nice effect. That's the time. So, and especially when you are new to painting, this is a fun project for you just to play around with the colors, or you have like leftover colors. So just go a little closer with the spray bottle to get it to move a little more. And those chalk mineral paints, you don't need to prepare your pieces apart from cleaning them very nicely, because when it's not clean, nothing is going to stick. This already looks quite fun. Oh, that's good. I'm happy, Jill. I'm happy, Jill. So this is what I'm always hoping, you know, that I can inspire you guys just to try something different or something like that. And you're right, you know, this it is like the dark times of the year. So nice color mix. Thank you, Ushi. Let's see if this there are some questions I've missed. Hello, Maria. Hi to Poland. Yes, so in the spray bottle is only water, nothing else. If you want to have like a little bit of a crackling effect or something like that, you can add some vinegar also. But I'm not doing that. I try not to use any like harmful things around here, as like my two cats are running around here all the time, and my shop cat, she's got her winter overbid. She's allowed to be home with me here, so and she's like tries to be always in the middle. Okay, I want to get some bright pink, some peony also. Get that open. Hi, Dana. Thank you, Anna Maria. Yes, that's fun. That's right, Grete. It is fun. At those times, you need to have some fun. So over here, we have like a light lockdown. So all the restaurants are closed. And the moment we are hoping that we may be allowed to have Christmas with our families. But it is already talked that the shops will be closed after Christmas. So let's see what happens. In the UK, they started with the vaccinations. So this is going to be interesting. So it's probably not long to go for us here also. So this is just got to be a little more patient. And I mean, obviously it won't be over, but at least there's like, it's going to be a little easier, you know, when the vaccination and stuff like that is there. So, some of the areas you've got to be careful. You can see that it doesn't mud up. But if it does, you let it dry and then you just like go over it a little more. The bottom I'm going to do at the end. So, spray bottle. So the reason I put the bus underneath, I want to control where the bleed through is, and because I haven't decided if I want to have some white over it and have the colors peek through, or if I'm going to go for dark colors. So this is looks fun up there. Instagram, I've got to put you over. This is like a lovely color mix. This is going to be really, really funny. Again, this is a totally different thing. Use up all your spare or leftovers in paint instead of throwing it. You don't need much. This is just basically what you grab out of your jar at the bottom. And oops, just get like a little bit more of the yellow up there to cover that up. This is a nice color mix. So what are you painting at the moment? Is there a missing color from the chart? I'm not quite sure. You're telling me, Dana. As I said, you know, if you have like leftovers and stuff like that, this is a perfect project for that, because sometimes you just have like a little bit of paint left, and which won't be enough for a whole project, but for something like this, it's just fun. And you could do that on a canvas. It's like rainbow colors coming now. Okay. I want to see that I get like all the areas basically covered. I don't want to have any of the white peek through if possible. So I'm going to get some of the colors right into those edges and corners, and just to and I also don't mind if it's a little blobby, because I want to water those colors down or the paints down anyway. Usually I say less is more, but with this look I don't mind having a little more paint on the brush to offload and get it to run. That's a little too pink on the outside here. I'll just grab the So if you want to know more about the problem solver boss, Kristana, she's done, I think it was it last week? I'm sure it was last week. Also on the Dixiebelling page, like a whole live about it, because there's like the boss also in gray. So she's done that, so I don't need to do that today. Also, I'm going to bring you some happy colors. You can go to the Dixiebelling page. Yes, Linda. Yeah, I probably will. I'll do that on both sides. Maybe I do one side, then cover it up in dark, and the other side in white, just to have like different staging areas. It might probably be a quite good idea. And as you can see, just play around. This gives like, especially with watering down, some fun effect. With the colors, get some more of the flamingo, little orangey up there. So, and then I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to come in for a second coat. Which we won't do today. You're getting the idea. And next week I think we're going to finish it up. I may leave one side so you can see how we can do the second coat, what it's going to look like. But next week I'm going to finish it up so you can see what the end result is going to be. A little bit more of the flamingo here. So this is very messy, but it's a lot of fun. I love mess. So Instagram, I can't see at the moment what's happening there. It's sometimes strange. Those platforms, they have sometimes their own mind. So a little bit peony. Plum crazy. I like the plum crazy in here. It gives a nice one. And then I'm having almost everything covered on the top here, I think. And I'm gonna bring you a little closer so you can see a little bit better of the running inside of the colors. Oh God, the floor looks like. Let's see, 37 minutes. Hallo Ute. Oh goodness, don't remember that. Nina, what do you mean? Michelle, Mary Poppins, okay. Painting the street, yeah, this could have been me. So, guys, can you imagine it is only 3 weeks to Christmas, isn't it? Scary. Scary. I don't know where this year went. But still a little white here, which I don't want to have. There we go. Do you have any paints you want to use up? Any idea? A little bit of the blue. I watered down quite a bit. I want to have a little more of the blue in here. So with all this color mixing, you're mixing even some more beautiful colors when they run into each other, which is quite fun. Okay, first stage, watering here. And obviously those colors, they all go pretty nicely with each other. Sometimes, as I said, you have to be careful that you're not sometimes the colors, when you mix them into each other and it's just too much, they get muddy. So this stage I don't want to have. Okay. Did I miss any spots? Anything else I want to put in there? Any color you want to see? Any other color you want to see in here? I'm not too much into the greens. There's like with the mint julep, there's enough green for me in there. So, guys, don't worry, it's not going to stay like that. This looks like a complete mess at the moment. Jill, I'm so happy. That's sweet. That makes me happy. Eine karibische Beachbar. Uschi, das wäre jetzt cool, da wäre ich jetzt auch gern. One of my German friends just said that reminds her of a Caribbean beach bar. So who's going to come? Who's going to come to the beach bar? Elaine, I don't think it would move as much as the water-based paint using the water mister. Elaine, this is water-based paint. So Dixiebel paints, those are the chalk mineral paints I'm using at the moment, and they are water-based, they are VOC free. So this is the reason you can do that nicely with those, you know, just water them down and they get nice and running. So I'm going to bring you a little closer up so you can see. Hang on. Instagram also. Be careful that I'm not there you go. So as I said, this looks like a complete mess at the moment, but I think I quite like all those colors. Like you can see, like it stays in the wood. The wood is pretty rough, you know, and it stays in those grooves of the wood also. So this is going to get like a nice effect, and the colors have run beautifully into each other. That's the idea. Guys, this is the first coat. There's more to come. And join me next week, next Tuesday. We're going to finish that up. so you can see basically what this is going to be. Let's see if there's any questions. Oh yes, Dixiebell, thank you for reminding us. Please, guys, pop over to my page, leave me a like there, and also highly appreciate if you just sprinkle this video around, tell your friends about us, you know, that this is fun and fun projects and great paints. And 2 angels. Anyone else? No. Yes, there is. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. It echoes. Okay. Do you have a second device running or something like that? You've got to turn the volume down then. So see if there's any questions. No. I think that's it, guys. If I missed any question, because Facebook is sometimes a little strange also, that not all the comments show up, I'm gonna go through it later and make sure I catch you. So what's the time? 45 minutes. I think this is enough for today. This is gotta dry. I want to leave it in that state. I want to do it not too much, because I want to quite like the colors like they are at the moment. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to go over it in some areas and make sure that the coverage is nicely. And next week, I'm going to show you on one panel how we do the second coat, and basically how we're going to finish it up. And I'm probably going to do one side in dark and one side in a little brighter. So I have basically for everything, or for every Anya, you're very, very welcome. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Dixiebell, for having me on your page. And you have, well, wherever you are, it's probably morning, afternoon, whatever. It is almost 10 p.m. It's a quarter to 10 p.m. over here. So a good night to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you painting together with me. It's a lot of fun. I really like that. And I see you hopefully next week. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Grete. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night, Nina. Good night, Michelle. Good night. Good night, Instagram. So let's see. Okay. You guys have fun. Take care. And show me some of your projects. I'm nosy. I want to see your projects also. You're welcome. You're welcome.